sticky when it up who ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, few you can handle. A pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who wear briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I go open my legs, on a petite, let's get it. Serve you pussy for your lunch, so let me wear a hairnet. Freaky little bitch when I'm out with Charlie, and we keep more eyes on us than the show iCarly. Bad bitch, make it where you can't get over me. Your ass a pussy, I'm above her like a ovary. I'm talking every day, you gon' wanna hit on this. So sticky when it up who ain't got shit on this. Come get you a sample, lip between the camel. Pussy taste sweet cause I ate my pineapples. Light a couple candles, few you can handle. A pussy gooey like yo before the eggs scramble. Never trust a man who wear briefs, cause he gon' wanna fucking keep it brief. Call again when you need something to eat. So I go open my legs, on a petite, let's get it.
My enemies are playing. What? My enemies are playing. What? Oh my gosh, how's everyone doing? I put ice in this cup in the sense that I poured water in it. Oh, okay, and then I put it in the freezer. But now there's no way for me to put the straw in. That's debilitating. That's devastating. What is up, everyone? How are we doing? Kate Bear, subscribe! Oh my gosh, Soja, have I heard about Claim to Fame? I've heard of it, but I've never watched it, but I need to watch it because friends of the broadcast, Olivia and Hugo were on it. 4 months. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to bust it down instantly. Let's get to crack-a-lackin', okay? Because we're covering Survivor. Oh my god! We're gonna get 2 back-to-back. Okay, for some reason this isn't... Okay. I don't know why these AirPods don't want to connect to the computer. Does anyone else have that problem? Okay, here we go. Let me do a... While I pull this up, let me do a quick roll call with everyone. We have, Angsty, howdy doody. We have Soja. Soja, it's been so long. It's great to see your name in chat, by the way. And then we have Christine. We have Y2 Clay. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to the broadcast. Are you a Big Brother fan or do you just love Survivor? You know? Thank you so much, Lil Skirty, for the follow. All right. This is what happens every time we get a subscription. We're dedicating this to Kate Bear.
Can't stop, you know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. We did it again. Oh, we did it again. Oh, we did it again. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
You gotta knock it off with the pranking.
Oh my goodness.
You're right.
Huge thank you to the mod of the year. Mod of the century, Kate Bear. Oh my goodness, we love to see it. What the? Wait, Corey, what the? Wait, I didn't even get the. Wait, look at the guns. Oh no, stop, you're catching me at such a bad time. How do they make arms this big? Oh my god. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Oh no, I gotta catch up. Oh my god. Okay. Ah! Oh, God! Okay. Oh, I'm gonna pass out. Okay. Carly hit us with a sub.
Can't stop, you know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. We did it again. Oh, we did it again.
Oh my goodness, huge thank you to Carly. Oh my goodness. We love to see it. Wait, what do you, wait, what do you mean the celebrity show was canceled? Wait, that's crazy. Oh my God, I can't do this. There's too many raids. You all have too big of hearts. Corey said you suck at Big Brother. All right, now we're getting personal. All right, Corey, that's crazy. Oh my goodness, Giesling Traders is here. Lola Berry is here. Oh my goodness. Seth, what's up, big dog? I'm catching up. I feel like I got pranked. I didn't know. Oh my God, Jinx subscribed. Here we go.
Can't stop, you know we'll never give
I bet the
it
chat
up.
wasn't up enough.
People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a
Oh my
scene, and
goodness.
it's so brand new.
Huge thank you to Jinx. You dig the stash. Thank you. Oh man. It's how we build viewers. 106 viewers for that ass. It's true. Did Corey leave? He probably dipped like the second he got there. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Okay, we have a shit ton of dances for Brianna now.
Can't stop.
I'm gonna-
You know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night
Huge thank you to Brianna for the sub. Oh my gosh, and now we have 1 million from Kate Bear. Okay,
party that
give it 2 seconds. I have a really funny plot.
you know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. We did it.
Oh my God, huge thank you. Huge thank you. Lola Berry, subscribe.
We did it. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
I already went on a
gotta
walk
knock it off
today.
with
You're right.
Heather Lynn, subscribe.
You know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. We did it.
Huge thank you. Grace K says that this was the worst episode of Survivor. And let me tell you, it hurt. Claim to Fame has been canceled. This episode, we witnessed the death of Star. We said you're not in top 20 of new air. What? This is crazy. I'm not top 20. And what's New Era? What season starts a New Era? Smalls, you're alive! It's been Jen! We're just gonna shuffling. Fight. That's what the people. That's what the people come for. Thank you so much, Jen, for the subscription. Listen, Lena Mystic, here's the thing, okay? Listen, every time I get a subscriber, he's already dropped viewers, he's back to 64, who cares? Oh! Wait, what? Yeah, New Era, wait. Yeah, I wouldn't be top 20 for Survivor. Hello? I'm not a Survivor player yet. Yeah, let's get into it. Def, not another Heather. Do you remember last season's version of this episode where it's like Andy, slow motion, biting? I'm not in the top 20 for season 23 on. That's crazy. That's crazy. What? That's crazy. Corey doesn't think I'm top 20 in season 23 until now? That is nuts. Yeah, Grace, I absolutely am. That is crazy. What kind of crack are they serving in Nashville? He barely had America? Classic Corey, bad take. Bad take. I reposted his podcast today. Smalls, thank you. Oh my God. Here I am celebrating the success of the Wirt Bros. Okay, Brooklyn, well deserved. That's crazy. Not top 20. Who's better than me? You know, like there's players better than me, obviously, but like, are there 20 players better than me? I guess I would have to see the lineup. Maybe I'm not thinking, but I feel as if my season, I was put in a bazillion difficult positions that the average player wouldn't find themselves in, you know? Like, oh, did they not have to deal with a bloodthirsty Tucker? Must be nice, you know? AI Arena is crazy. Okay, so after this stream, we're gonna fight Corey, you know? Corey also famously, okay, we were supposed to hang out this week, but he had to go to visit colleges. He just had to go progress his future. There is a Discord. I'll put it in the thing. Yeah, let's all boo Corey. Boo! Wait. How's everyone doing?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, let's get him. Let's get him. Oh, yes, let me pin that. Thank you so much, Cassie. I appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. We have a million things to do today, but let's open up with why you're all here. Rat Detective 6 into the Ratverse. Could a non-top 20 player do this? I didn't think so, Corey. Yeah, it feels like today was a turning point. Today was a turning point in the episode. Star is finally gone. Tom, why do you have every bad take? Tom, stop doing this to me. Just stop. Why? Master of Light. I'm happy you're alive. Okay, what is this? We will share this. We will share this. Star is hilarious. Star is like phenomenal character casting. Oh, pin this one. Is this one better? Boom. How's that? But I like that one better. There's an emoji. Ringo, I saw that. That's crazy that that was allowed. Seth, what did you say? Seth, it's long gone. It's long gone. Oh my god, Terranoia, that's so badass. Here's the thing. If Star is on Big Brother, she's not getting an edit until jury. Like, that's the worst thing, you know? Oh, you asked why I have a dump truck? I was a dual sport collegiate athlete. What? You think they give arms out like this for free? Come on. But we had the feeds. You know, that is true. The interesting thing, okay, spoiler alert. It's a little bit spoiled already, but spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear about Survivor 48, because they would have been caught up on all the comp beasts and then like the big targets taken out. And then I feel like the more fun personalities get an opportunity when there's less people in the house, they get more opportunities to show their personality and it shines through. That's usually the experience on, like, you know how we didn't get much of Izzy. Izzy is like a phenomenal character and she's so fun. She's so intense. The fact that her saying, I want to fuck them up, didn't make the edit is crazy. She started crying because she hated Cam so much. That's hilarious. But like, Izzy didn't get a big edit because there were so many people in the house. And I think that the same thing would happen to Star. They're very different players, but it's just like, whatever it is about like the editors and stuff like that. Mary and Kyle here too. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Izzy read Cam as a serial killer. That's hilarious. I remember being like, yo, I don't think you should say that. I remember like early like feeds, I was like, I don't know if like I get maybe you don't like him, but like you gotta be careful with what you say in the house. And man, what a read. This is crazy. Oh yeah, they were protecting that man. You know what's crazy? Today on my walk, I'm scrolling. And there's this like Big Brother TikTok account and they're going live and they're just talking needless amounts of shit about Cam from my season, saying that he was like the worst player of all time and that he was like a waste of space. And she's like, why do you think that he's not talking about Big Brother after the show? And I was like, because he never cared about Big Brother. I was like, it's not because like he's embarrassed by his gameplay. Like it felt so weird. I looked around on my walk. I like looked around. I was like, oh my God. And then I just kept going. I was like, yeah, I was like, Cam, he's the worst player of all time. Like, it's like, dude, sometimes I wish that like I wish that there were people in the Big Brother community who just like took a deep breath before they said mean things. Cause it's like, okay, but like, what are we doing? Yeah, he probably left the house and was like, that was great. What a fun experience. And I was also like, well, yeah, he's not going to post about it because he had a massive following of, he has a massive following of people outside of Big Brother who just follow him for music and stuff. So I'm like, he's not going to change his niche as an influencer to talk about an experience that then people would bully him for. So it's like, yeah, you're already closing the door before he could ever say anything. It was so genuinely crazy, but let's talk this episode today. It starts off with the opportunity hey, you know what? That's true. Man. Izzy, Amazing Race. Come on, we won in the end. You know what? That's the truth. We won in the end. Yeah, this episode of Survivor starts out. Yeah, we're locked in. We're talking Survivor now. And people are trying to rally the troops. Okay? People are trying to shift the dynamic, okay? The status quo is here. The underwear's crazy, Seth. Seth, you need to Venmo me $500 for asking me that. That's crazy. Yeah, but Tom, like, here's the thing. I understand when Mitch says that he doesn't trust Mary and Star. I get that, and I think that you're right. In an ideal world, the flip works because Star and Mary had all the information and they voted out David. That would be great, but Mitch needs to realize, and I feel like the thing with Star's conversation with Mitch, she needs to like recognize that of like, hey, they left us out of this vote, okay? I didn't want you out. I wanted Shaheen out. They told me it was you and that there was nothing I could do about it. They wanted us to be on the wrong side of the vote so that you would stick with them. We get sniped and then you get 6th place. Are you here for 6th place or are you here to win? In theory, Kate Bear, but we're kind of witnessing a little resistance from Kyle. He's nervous about catching all this smoke because he knows that this is going to be a very holier than thou jury is kind of his read. That's what he was sharing in the diary room today. MPen 12, even if Mitch doesn't trust Star and Mary, he should still want them in the game since there's not too many people he can beat. IMO. That's another thing. I do feel like Kyle wins. I'm getting winner edit from Kyle. David was shaking. He wanted to make this about him. He was like, I just want to tell everyone off how you all stabbed me in the back, all this stuff. I just knew. David was dying for the opportunity to like just ring everyone a new one. But I do think that Kyle wins in the end. I don't know why. I'm picking up Kyle. Joe is like most likely to win. The problem now is if Kyle starts plotting against Kyle and Joe, or if Kyle starts plotting on Joe and Eva with Shaheen, Shaheen is incentivized to go to Joe and Eva, and then that is now our final 3 comp beasts, you know? But let's slow down. I wish that Star would have approached Mitch with Camilla and with Mary and just fully addressed the fact that, like, we were set up to screw you over. Thank you, Terranoia. We'll open this in a moment. I think that if she just acknowledges the situation, the discomfort, then we're good. But it's just literally impossible. The problem is that, like, Eva is getting stronger and stronger with each eviction number, because it's just like, yeah, she can pop the, you know, all Joe needs to do is win immunity, and then she can use the safety without power, and it doesn't matter. And then all she has to do is use her immunity, and then she's made it to fire making. You know, it's just like, every week they are giving her the chance, and every week it's like she's the voting block of that two impenetrable, like, duo is just like, it's getting more and more powerful because they're the numbers, obviously, right? And it's just like, all you have to do is nuzzle up to Joe and Eva to be their third, you know? Top 3, you're getting money. And maybe you can make a case of that they needed each other and you could do it yourself. That's your best bet. But I don't know. It's getting really scary for players like Camilla, for players like Mitch, for players like Mary now. Mary's been catching votes. And it's just like, holy shit, dude. We're cooked. And, like, that's the thing, like, it sounds like Mitch, and from my conversation with Mitch last week, apparently he had, like, a really good relationship with Joe, and I think that was also fueling it. And Mitch is correct, you know, if he doesn't trust Star, and if he doesn't trust Mary, but he has gallons of trust for Joe, I kind of see where he's coming from, but I think that's an opportunity where you have to zoom out of the game and be like, you know what, my situation is worse, but like, where else can I go from here if I continue down this road? I don't know. Especially because they've been so transparent about the existence of this, like, strong person alliance. It feels impossible. Another impossible situation that I related to is Kyle. Oh yeah, of course. But apparently, what is it? Miro Solar. Apparently they had, like, a tight relationship, or, like, a really good conversation right before that competition. So I think that it was just, like, the cherry on top of their newfound trust for one another. But it's just like, Kyle, I definitely related to, where right now he has, like, these underdogs, Camilla, Mary, Mitch, Star, talking to him, asking him to go against, like, what is potentially his better interest. And then it's like, okay, if Kyle takes out Shaheen or Eva or, you know, whatever, they're now targeting him. And as someone who is in that position, you kind of got to take the gamble, right? Like, had I decided to commit with, and now my decision was wrong in the end, especially because then I would have had the, like, votes of Rubina, T-Core, and Chemo going into the next week, as well as Leah. So who knows? But it's just like, I don't know. I just think that it's so difficult to go on a limb for other people who aren't winning competitions to go against the, like, power alliance, you know? Because I felt like I could beat them in physical competitions, that being Chelsea, Cam, and Mackenzie. So I was like, at least with them, and these competitions get more physical at the end of Big Brother, at least I could do that. But if I take a shot and then they're going after me, like, and then now my game is ruined so that Rubina and Chemo and T-Core make it an extra week. Like, I understand how difficult that is for Kyle, where he's like, okay, the competitions are more equitable in Survivor because they are specifically tailored for their players. You know, think about the weight of all of this stuff. Like if this competition where you've got it like, you know, you're holding onto the grip thing, they would make it the same weight for everyone. The thing with Survivor is that it's just more physical competitions. How would I do on Survivor? I think I would do pretty good. I like suffering. I like the idea of, you know, I'm a distance runner. I feel like Charlie is a good example of, like, you know, when you're a distance runner and you're on mile like 11 and you have 4 left to get home, you have to, yeah, I think that suffering builds, like, for me, character, right? Like, if I'm on a run and it's really hot outside, I feel like right now this sucks, but I feel like I'm going to be a stronger person as a result of it, you know? And so I think that, like, being a distance runner, I would, like, very much enjoy that element of suffering and continuing. I think that it makes you stronger. You know, it gives you a story to tell. It's something to fill your booklet with pride when telling your story. And I think that that's what Survivor does, you know, and that to me has always been very appealing. The difficult thing about Survivor is you can't brush your teeth, and my hair, I mean, my hair is a mess right now, and I literally did shampoo and condition like an hour ago, but I already don't like my hair. So what am I gonna do here? It's like, I didn't put my hair oil in, and I think that's what the problem is. But Kyle's in a difficult position. Mitch is talking, let's go to 6. And, you know, Mitch would be really good. You know, Mitch is good at the competitions. You know, whenever it comes to bouncing a ball or whatever, he hasn't missed yet. It's just like, will he have enough gas in the tank to go against Eva, to go against Shaheen, to go against Joe? Would you do good on the hang on the pole challenge? I do think I would do good at that competition. You know, I'm a rock climber. You know, I don't weigh a lot. And then, you know, I've got some baboon toes. I feel like I'd be able to get a grip on the inside of that tiny little crevice. I think I'd be able to hold on for a long time. Like, I held on to the wall for a million minutes, but, like, that wasn't even an equitable comp. There was no real grip there. And it's like, in order to create tension for someone of my height, I had to turn my wrists in, and so then I was feeling a lot of pressure on my wrists versus my forearms. And I was so short that I had to sit there and be on my tippy toes to where, like, my blood is not circulating and my legs are shaking. And I had to extend my traps to, like, try to create tension. And I think Survivor competitions are much more intentional about making those differences in your contestants a non-issue. Yeah, and I still stayed up there for a long time. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you saying that. But, man, it just feels like Mitch is in such a difficult position to, oh, yeah, Brianna, it was so unfair. It was so unfair. Rubina was lucky enough where she was, like, short enough. I think her arms were good. But the little divider in her legs, she was straddling it like it was a saddle, dude. It wasn't fair at all. And then you have people who are 6 foot, and it's like, congrats, you have the right wingspan. I'm 5'6", and it's just like, congrats, you're tall enough to just do this. Like, and at a certain point, it's just like, okay, so I never had a chance. I get it. It's always difficult. Rat Detective 4, not in order. Seth with the same height? Hell yeah. I recently learned today, I watched this, I watched this, fan cam of Ovi, and I found out that he's 5'7". I was like, what the fuck? Where is it? I followed him on Instagram and texted him immediately. I said, what do you mean you're 5'7"? Where is he? Come on, God. Where you at? Ovi looks tall. I agree. Oh, here we go. Here's the fan cam. When I tell you, I'm a Big Brother fan. I want to watch the new movie with Michael B. Jordan, Chelsea's boyfriend and Cam's cousin. But oh my God, this fan cam eats. I hope you're all ready.
Cole being kicked out of the HOH room like that, it didn't sit well with me because I experienced a lot of bullying growing up. That's affected me throughout my whole life. It is a sore spot when I see people treat others in a way they shouldn't. I might be a 5'7" brown boy, but no one's gonna intimidate me.
Get him, Obi! Woo! Come on! Come on, Obi! Talk that trash! What's up, dog?
When I saw Nicole being kicked out of the HOH room
He's
like
a
that,
baddie!
it didn't sit well with me because I experienced a lot of bullying growing up. That's affected me throughout my whole life. It is a sore spot when I see people treat others in a way they shouldn't. I might be a 5'7" brown boy, but no one's gonna intimidate me.
That's my dog right there! His eviction night outfit 8. I wish he would have crashed out. I wish he would have crashed out. I haven't seen it yet. I know, I'm so sad about it. But I really want to see it. So just know it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I wish he would have crashed out. Like, I wish more than anything that he would have just straight up birds and been like, Jack, you're not Aquaman. Aquaman is nice to people, all right? You just have sex with fish. Get your thing sorted out. Jackson, you don't know it yet, but they're making a movie about your life, and Jack Black is the star. Your Minecraft character, boom. Like, come on, do something. Hey, listen, I didn't start that rumor. I would have been like, oh, do you have your name tag on your chest because you can't read? Come on, Jack! Respect people! Bow! I don't know. I just made it up. I don't know, guys. Maybe you just smell like fish. Maybe you just smell like fish. Maybe that's the better... maybe that's the better thing. You're not... Jack, you're not Aquaman, because Aquaman is nice to people. You just smell like fish. Take a shower, Stinky! Whoop-pow! So yes. Everyone is in a difficult position right now, except for Eva and Joe. They've made their decisions. They're gonna just do what they said they were gonna do. They're gonna work with the strong people. They're gonna take everyone out. It doesn't really matter, like, you know, who it is that stands in their way, because realistically, we're strong. And like, her conversation with Mary, I was just like, oh no, no. I was like, Eva, don't say that, Eva, don't say that, please. But unfortunately, she told Eva to her face, like, it's not gonna work out. And I wish that Mary would have told Mitch that. I wish she would have said that. Offbeat Zero guesses Joe and Eva in fire making. We'll see. I'm having a hard time imagining anyone beating them in any competition. Like, I can't picture them losing. They just fill each other's gaps. It's like, They're both good at everything. But if I'm Mary, I tell Mitch, look, bro, you want to know why I voted for you? Because we were in a strong 6 alliance. That's what they called it, the strong 6. And they told me that you were next up. They were placating me just like they are placating you so that you don't make a move. You're satisfied with 6th place. And then on finale night, they're going to tell you, hey, I wanted it to work, but I was loyal to my people. You think your family's going to be cool with that answer on finale night? Or are you going to do something about it? Like, you gotta like do something crazy. You have to like challenge him as a competitor. And you know what? If it burns the bridge, then it burns the bridge. I remember my conversation with Chelsea before we flipped and we're taking our Tucker now. And I remember telling her, I was like, I had been building ammunition. And I acted as if I felt disrespected by the way the house was going. For Tucker to go, I remember I sat down with Chelsea right before our day 44 party. Hey, can we talk upstairs real quick? She's like, yeah. I told her, I was like, you know, they want to form this alliance, but that's only so that we stay in line, vote with them, and then Tucker's gonna win a competition, and then we're gonna get sent home. And I was like, every conversation I've had with them, they want me to go after Cam, they want me to go after you, they want me to go after, and I don't think that's right. Like, I remember pretending as if I was so disrespected by the, like, existence of this. And I just remember laying out everything I had, and then she just looks at me and goes, we have the votes. Mary should poke the bear with Mitch, trigger that, and be like, is that what you want? You tell me right now if you're satisfied with that, because if you do manage to comp out and you make it to the end, I'm gonna remember that on finale night, and I'm not voting for that. Okay? You can try to make a stand or you can lose my vote. Let's really get into it. And you know what? If it's too aggressive, it's too aggressive. But like, at this point, the writing is on the walls and you are screwed. Either way. Like, oh yeah, Kate Bear. I want you to know, I was crashing out in the diary room. Like, when I tell you, for Tucker's, like, that week, I was like, this clown's on the block! And he's gonna win out for the rest of the season. No one will go after them because they're scared. And I remember cursing out the AI arena. I was like, let me be on a normal season, please. Where there's actual skill involved. Oh my god. So dumb. But it worked out. Not for me, but Chelsea at least. But yes. I need Mary to have that harsh conversation with Mitch. I need Star to be like, to apologize. She needs to apologize. I'm sorry I wrote your name down. And maybe she did and we just didn't see it and Mitch was properly snowed. What if you were on Corey's season, switched with him? I think I think that I'm a better social player than Corey. The question is, who sees me as a threat? I would want Jared out off of vibes for sure. But I think that like my relationship with the women, like if Corey and I switch, I'm really cool with Riley. I'm really cool with Jag. I think Matt and I would be whatever. I think Izzy and I would have a really good relationship. So like I think that it was just so chaotic at the start that it's all about not being painted a villain. I don't think Felicia would go after me. People over the age of like 35 tend to really like me. It just so happened on my season that I had Kennison, who, you know, I wasn't masculine enough until I was winning competitions or doing well. And then like, you know, Angela's crazy, but she loved me. So like, you know, it depends if Heisem likes me. You know, he might look at me in the same way he looked at Corey. But I also think about it. Bowie Jane, I would be so nice to Bowie Jane. It would be so crazy. I would have no idea that Jared and Suri are related. Blue and I are friends in real life. I think that would be easy, you know? We're both fashion people. You know, she's much more fashionable than me, obviously. But we both like to dress and wear clothes, so I think she would like me for that. Would you? Oh yeah, I would know who Suri was, but I'm like Corey, where if you have a superstar in your house, you nestle up to them because I don't want any smoke. Oh my gosh, Heather, that sounds like a great reason to be late, so I wouldn't even stress. But let's get back to Survivor 48. We go into this reward competition, and I'll be honest, I kind of zoned out for a second. I thought that this was also for immunity, and so I was hyped. I was like, woo! We did it! Like, I was like, oh man, pack your bags, Buster Beans. I would have had no idea that Jared was Suri's son. Nicole, how's Florida? Is it humid? Oh, I love that, Heather. So picture this, right? Kyle's reasoning, he was like he said he was like poking, or he's all about like little pushes in the game. And I don't know, I just feel like the way Kyle talks about the game tells me that he finds a way to win. You know? Like Sam, whenever I talk to like Sam about like his season of Survivor, and I shared my like matrix where it's like snakes, rats, frogs, doves, he was such a like engaged listener, and he was just so knowledgeable about like the logic of these social strategy games that like to me it was never a shock that he did so well on his season. I was like, this guy is so smart. And I get the same feeling from Kyle. Kyle is just so intelligent. Would Chelsea do good on Survivor? Chelsea is good at everything. She's good at picking draft people. Don't skip this season. Don't skip this season. This season is fine. Mariana, hi. And listen, Heather, maybe this will convince you. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay?
I said, my enemies are plotting. What? My enemies are plotting. Go where they at? So my enemies are plotting. On me? On me?
What's up? Me? Yeah.
Okay.
Unless something changes.
Now Mary, that girl been hanging since Bula. That girl been staying. And Camilla, on the other hand, she wanna make some plans, but now nothing. Silence, and now I'm stuck here, trying to figure out how I can get out of this fiddle. Hey, put me down for the final 3. I wanna see $1 million. That's all me. First to sign the paper, cause you know it's true. Man, stars coming through, and I know what to do. I said, I said,
Where did they find her? Ella, this is your classmate.
My enemies are plotting. On me? On me?
What's up? Me? Yeah. Unless something changes.
This is from the episode, Heather.
That girl been staying. And Camilla, on the other hand, she wanna make some plans, but now nothing. Silence, and now I'm stuck here, trying to figure out how I can get out of this fiddle. Hey, put me down for the final 3. I wanna see $1 million. That's all me. First to sign the paper, cause you know it's true. Man, stars coming through, and I know what to do. I said,
She's so funny. It was so good. This is from Terranoia. She was at the watch party that Star was at, okay? My enemies are plotting. What? My enemies are plotting. What? Where? She's so funny. Oh my gosh. The chicken and waffles song, it felt a little forced at the start. It felt forced at the start, and then all of a sudden, Star started adding ad-libs, and then it was a banger song. All she does is contribute to the quality of the season. Oh my gosh, I'm so congested right now, it's crazy. I feel like I can't breathe. Okay, let's put it back on normal. We gotta celebrate. Thank you so much, Mariana.
Can't stop, you know we'll never give it up. People talk, but we just don't care. In this life, you know you gotta live it up. So everybody put your hands in the air. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you. We did it again. Oh, we did it again. Oh, we did it again. It's an all-night party that we're getting into. You think it's all over, and the joke is on you. It's a dream, it's a scene, and it's so brand new. You think you can't stop it, and the joke is on you.
You gotta knock it off with the pranking.
Oh,
You're right.
you're right. Gotta knock it off. Thank you so much, Mariana. I appreciate it. It's so nice. Thank you all. We've had a lot of subscriptions today. It's been very, 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 very kind. Just a heads up, I do have the Discord pinned. We will be voting for To Be Tuesday today. So, if you want to click on that, there's a To Be Tuesday suggestions tab. And we will be collecting all that information and stuff like that. It is not pinned. Oh. It's pinned on my screen. I don't know. I don't know. I have no clue. But they're leaving today. That's actually evil. But it's pretty fun community. We have like a really cool like group chat type beat. We got some good stuff going on. Things are cooking. Okay, Ella, we will pin this. Pin. Yes, manually unpinned. Bow. The movie yesterday was great. We watched I, Tonya. Not my best analysis. Not my best analysis. Because I felt like the movie was very... You know? We're learning a lot. It's great. It's great. I Quinn. Exactly. That's what it's called now. But yes. Kyle, he chooses Eva, he chooses Camilla, and he chooses Shaheen. Now, earlier in the season, it's like, Kyle doesn't trust Shaheen. I don't know if this is like the Big Brother move where you get the movie night and you bring the people that you're not super close with to the movie night and you want to try to get closer to them, see where their head is at. I don't know. I don't know if that was the direction Kyle was taking, but Joe did feel some type of way about it, and Kyle didn't necessarily, we didn't witness him do some damage control. You know? And I wish that we saw a clip of that, so maybe, I don't know. We did get this weird moment, and I'm curious about everyone else's opinion on this. We got this moment where Joe says Star is his kryptonite. What did he mean about that? K-Bear, I also agree. I think that, listen, if you're gonna get upset about a reward challenge, you need to either A, do what Liz Wilcox did, make it into a fun TV moment, or B, act like you're pissed off about it and get everyone to resent the person who they didn't pick. I think that that's the direction to go. Boom. We're gonna pull this up. And then we're gonna pull up the Discord while we talk about this. But, they enjoy their meals. I don't know if I would, like, I guess I would eat anything. Brianna, thank you so much. I appreciate you always tuning in. And Brianna gave me the green light to change my Twitter PFP, my Abby. So shout out Brianna. For Quinn Pact. And you know what's crazy? We might do TikTok Tuesday on a Wednesday. That might have to be the move. Because tomorrow, I should change it on TikTok too. What's my TikTok one? Oh, that's the picture I'm like, Okay, oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna copy and paste this. Okay, so then we get into, I'll definitely watch Sinners. That's the game plan. Oh yeah, I don't like having the, you know? So tomorrow I am driving to Nebraska to hang out with some college friends because I've been meaning to do that with them. Like, that's important. You have to keep in touch with people, especially people who hosted watch parties every single week I was on Big Brother. And they were tuning into the live feeds, all this stuff. But you're probably like, wait, Quinn, like, what's happening on Friday? I am hanging out with a reality TV star. And we can host a vote to decide if I should disclose it or if it should just be a surprise. It's about an 8-hour drive. It's nothing too crazy. I just need to get coolant in my car. That's kind of the big thing I need to do right now, but it's nothing too crazy. I fear if I give a hint, it'll give it away. And I am going to try to record a podcast with them. Do you do podcasts or music? Podcasts. I'm like, I'm a decent, I'm in Oklahoma right now, yes. I'm a decent musician when it comes to like percussion and like compared to, I'm drinking water. We're out. But I'm going to Nebraska, so it's hard to say. It's hard to say. We'll host a vote. Okay, we'll put Nicole's sausage party request here. Copy and paste that. Then we witnessed the challenge, and it's spelling the word immunity. I can read music, yeah. I'm really, like, when it comes to, like, scales and stuff like that, I know where C is on the marimba, and so it's like, it takes me a second to get it, but I know the scales. But when it comes to, like, percussion, that is too easy, because it's literally just counting and knowing when to tap. And it's just, you know, when percussion reading music is way easier. Like, there's something so physical about it. I don't know. It's not Farrah Abraham. We out here. But I would have to, I'm telling you right now, in this immunity competition, I would have to spell out immunity right side up. And then you would witness me, like a Jenga tower, place it upside down because my brain would not work like that. I would be in sequester practicing spelling immunity to make sure I got it right. Even now, I'm a little nervous. My strategy would not be Shaheen's super duper slow. You're not allowed to do that, actually. I think that's what Camilla was literally doing. I was like, I am you. Like, I don't know T. I don't know why. Jojo Siwa. I don't know. Spelling things for reality TV stars has proven to be a difficult thing. If anyone has seen Battle Camp, if anyone has seen this episode, if anyone has seen the spelling bee competition from Big Brother 26, my word was long swords, by the way. You have to be able to look it up in the dictionary. Long swords would have been my word if I was in that spelling bee. Oh, I know. I wish I would have played that comp. And you know what's crazy? If I won that competition, I don't think I used the veto. Would I use the veto at that point? I don't think so. And then Lisa goes home. Isn't that crazy? Lisa would have been the first boot. Spiz? Joseph says that he was throwing competitions, but does Kenny beat Lisa? What do you mean? Oh, in the oh, that's a good question. Or wait. Would I want to save chemo? Is the question. He said he threw some. That's fair. But I knew that he was like, it was such an interesting thing because I witnessed Joseph get for real frustrated with the spelling bee competition. Same with the bot builder, or no, with the code tower. I can't remember if it's in the edit. He straight up football spiked one of his pieces. And I was like, Joseph is so me right now, because I was like, I would be pissed if I put this piece so precariously. He was intricate, bro. He sets it there, it falls, and he's like, ain't no way, dude. So funny. But this competition, I would have done what Kyle did. Speed kills in these competitions, and I want to make that abundantly clear. If anyone here, and we will have some future Big Brother or future Survivor or Squid Games The Challenge stars in this chat, okay? I was in Corey's chat a year ago. I watched his Big Brother 27 stream, you know. I knew about Phoenix, like the non-binary child of Riley. Most competitions require grip strength and quickness, okay? If you can do things fast and not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like in soccer, I can picture it so vividly of what that feels like of, okay, we have 6 minutes on the clock. I'm just gonna cook. Like everything I do is gonna be fast from here on out. And you're choppy. Being quick with your hands. The reason I won my egg competition is because I was just going fast. People want to do like this balancing act and be very slow. Like we witnessed Shaheen, he's slowly reversing. And I think Survivor's a little different, but I'm telling you, my approach would have been that of Joe and Kyle, where you just got to be quick and figure out the intricacies of it later on. No sense in wasting your time with strategy. Come on. Me in bot builders, I almost won because I was just faster than everyone. If I hadn't, which is such a funny thing, like if I hadn't lost the competition, I would have won. But if I didn't miscalculate this leg and chuck it to the side, I would have won in like 10 minutes, or not even 10 minutes, because I was just so much faster than everyone. But attention to detail is obviously important. But Pearl is on. Mariana suggested Pearl. I did not know Pearl was on Tubi. I need to watch that, even if we don't watch it on Tubi Tuesday. Oh my god! If I won that like veto, that's crazy. Okay. Is Alley Cat in here? I'm copying and pasting hers right now. You then look at Joe wins. They had all these crazy flies in their face, which I roll my eyes at because it reminded me. Are we including all my suggestions? Of course, Ringo. Ringo, as far as I'm concerned, you are the CEO of Tubi Tuesday. You're the Prime Minister. Mariana, that's so hurtful. That's so hurtful. If it makes you feel better, I once witnessed Zach Wurtenberger dress up as Boom! And nobody knew who he was. He was Big Justice. I once witnessed this guy, his name's Adam, but everyone called it, this is his real nickname. His real nickname was Daddy Ewalt. He was a teammate of mine. He's now a lawyer. He dressed up as 11 for Halloween weekend, and people didn't know who he was because Stranger Things was so new that it was like, was he bald? Yes. It was so crazy, like a coincidence. He actually got a buzz cut because his grandparents passed away, and he like disappeared. He left for a little bit, came back with a buzz cut and a tattoo of coordinates, and I asked him, I was like, why'd you cut your hair? And new ink? I was like gassing him up. I was like, you get a buzz cut, you get new ink? Who is this guy? Oh my god, you look great, bro. Quinn fashion, right? Making people feel good about their life decisions. And he just looks at me and goes, well, my grandparents died, so I was like, what a beautiful way to honor their memory, man. I'm sorry for your loss. Oh yeah, I love the Costco guys. I was team Costco guys when it was just we're Costco guys. Of course we whatever. I was team them because I was like, why are we being mean? I was like, let them live their life. I was like, honestly, the dad doesn't seem that crazy when it comes to like social media parents and stuff like that. I think we're okay here, but I don't know. Let's discuss. These flies reminded me of, his name was Garrett. He was a green beetle about this big, maybe a little bit bigger, in the backyard. And I just remember Tucker, and then by whatever romance, right, at that time, Rubina, them being like, oh my god, why are you guys flinching at this bug? This bug is literally harmless. Garrett is sweet, let's catch him. Oh, look at sweet little Garrett. Look at Garrett. And I'm like, yeah, Garrett is cute right now because he's not flying at me. Like, Garrett would be, and Cam is guilty of this too. Garrett would be flying around all crazy, this beetle, this green beetle. And then these people are like acting as if they are better than me and everyone else in the house because you're freaking out at the sight of a beetle. Not me. I'm too good for that. You want a cookie? Like, oh yeah, there was a bee that drowned itself, and they were, oh my god. And here's the thing. I'm team save the bugs, right? Like, if there's a spider inside my house, I'll get it in the paper towel and I'll throw it outside. But don't act as if you are Gandhi. Like, come on. Oh my god. This is so annoying. They're just... It became like a we're better than you thing. And I was like, that's because Tucker, if one gets in your hair, all you have to do is this, and then it's gone. If a bug gets inside my curls, it's building a family. If a bug gets in my hair, I'm not gonna find it for 6 to 8 months. And then it's gonna be like squatters' rights at that point, and there's nothing I can do legally because my hair is so like tangly. It was so annoying. I'm like, oh yeah, Rubina, who has like beautiful straight hair. Oh yeah, the bug gets on your hair and you just do this and then it's gone. If I did that, that bug is getting deeper in my hair. Oh my god. But that's what those bugs reminded me of during the competition. Mitch is running out of gas. Whenever he drops, I think Star or Mary should have picked him back up. Because he was... Lampy Lamperson! What's up? Oh my god, you're missed. I miss seeing your artwork everywhere. I remember Mitch, he drops it and he's just defeated. He is crushed. He is just devastating. If I'm Star or Mary, who needs his vote this week in order to flip on the status quo, I would do this for social game reasons anyway, but they needed to do this in the moment. I need Mary looking over there. Come on, Mitch, get your head up. Let's keep working. Let's go. It's not over. It's not over. You have to pick him up in that moment. He's a gym teacher. He responds well to like words of affirmation, you know, that like sport talk. I think that that's something that they were missing. Oh yeah, Lampy Lamperson, take your time. You know, you take your time. We're here to celebrate you no matter what the schedule is for uploads. You're talented and talent requires time. Okay, so do whatever you need to do and come back whenever you're ready. Okay, no pressure. So I wish that we witnessed that social game from Mary and Star picking up Mitch in this moment, because I think it could have been the difference between them getting booted 8th place and 6th place, you know? It just buys them time at that point. I feel like Star was really painted this like agent of chaos. But it's like, she's also the lady who gave Eva the hidden immunity idol. So maybe maybe you should be working harder to include her in your plans, you know? I'm sure she's willing for David to go home over Mitch. You just tell her at the last minute, you know? I think that, like, Star is extremely loyal and wanted to make the team thing work. And I feel like if she was, like, included in the plan of, hey, they're flipping on David tonight, we need you here, we need your vote. Vote with us, please. We don't want you to get yelled at by Mitch. Okay. I don't know. I love Star. I want to meet her. She seems great. We get to Tribal. And, okay, wait. Before Tribal, they decide, okay, so we couldn't get out Joe. We're not even going to consider dropping votes on Eva just because, oh, hell yeah. I love that. Forgot I was by. They're scared of her idol. I get that. But if you don't force her to play it at some point... Hold on. This congestion makes no sense, by the way. I don't know what's happening to me. If they need to do something, convince her to use her idol on herself, and then vote out Shaheen. But instead, it turns into Mary and Star looking at each other going like, it's either you or me. I just wish that, like, maybe in that moment, Mary and Star need to look at each other and say, okay, what if we get rid of Camilla? Like, I don't know. You know what I would do? I'd be like, what if we teamed up and we get rid of Camilla? Star says, okay. I go to Camilla. Hey, she just suggested that we team up and vote you out. You're my number one. Are we getting her out now, or are we still trying to get out Shaheen? What does David think? Or what does Kyle think in all this? They all have, like, random, like, basic guy names. It's kind of hard. Joe, David, Kyle. This is impossible. Oh, we're talking about Survivor 48 right now. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. We go into jury and Jeff is like really pushing this, like, are you gonna use your shot in the dark, Star? And I'm like, Jeff, drop it. I think her goal is to leave people questioning what she's gonna do. And I feel like you're kind of blowing up her spot right now. I don't know. If I had to say, like, the player of the episode, this feels like Joe's episode. You know, he won immunity. His number one ally wasn't even at risk. He got what he wanted. Hi, Sally. I just think that she was like, let me just commit. Because I guess in her mind, the votes are on Mary, and it's going to be a tight vote. So she's like, if I use my shot in the dark, then I definitely, and it doesn't work, then I'm definitely gone. But maybe if I trust the alliance, you know? Why do I sound like Corey right now? I think I'm a little congested. I don't know if that helps, you know? How are you, Nunya Beeswax 101? But it just feels like they could have done something courageous, but they didn't do the work with Mitch. And as a result, Mitch looks bad. And that's something that bothers me. That's something that bothers me. Is that Mitch is getting bullied on Twitter. Like, I just saw Say tweet where she was like, now who cast Mitch? And it's like, they're not putting him in a position to trust them. Is it the right move to try to flip the script and go after Shaheen, you know? Like, I guess, like, that's the right move for sure. But this is, we are watching the edit. We are watching, we are not on the island. We are not starving. We are not heat exhausted. And it's just like, I don't know. I didn't think that that was particularly nice. And I think that, like, if you're tweeting like that, you're curating an audience of negativity. And it's not like Mitch is doing anything problematic and you're calling him out. His crime, he didn't trust Star. Star was painted to be an agent of chaos this episode. That was the, like, their perception of her. She was pretty loyal. She gave Eva her idol, you know, like, hello, but it didn't matter. His perception of her on the island was that, that was hilarious. That, Kate Bear, that is someone knowing their relationship with someone and being able to, like, make those fun jokes. And I loved that Mitch was cracking up the most. Like, I love it when someone with such a, like, fun personality like Star is on Survivor to cut the tension of, like, murder, chaos, deception. And it's just like, it's someone who is fun, you know? I think she's great. I need more Star. ASAP Rocky. She's the best. But man, this vote sucked. And now Mitch is getting bullied online for bringing nothing. Oh, Mitch is boring. Mitch is all this stuff. And it's just like, Mitch is building his own relationships with people. If he's being tricked, shouldn't we be like, yo, Joe is cracked at the game. He's been able to assemble his troops. He's been able to do all this stuff. But instead, it's turning into a negative. Yeah, people are being very, very mean about Mitch. And it just feels misplaced. Anyone can be edited to be a star, you know? Or at least, like, a fun player, you know? And I don't know. And I like Mitch. And people liked Mitch. And then now they're switching. And part of that is because one of their cast members is pushing negativity. And it's like, I don't know. The problem is, Say is probably like a well-adjusted person and she's funny and she thinks that she's like building into this sense of competition where she's like, yeah, my thing is that I'm whatever. I have not watched the episode of Genius, but I watched the podcast. I think she's just roasting her castmates. Like, I don't think that there's a personal issue with Mitch. I think that she just is, she's trying to be like, she's trying to be like this big time personality. And she is, she has that, you know, she's got an it factor. She had 1 million DRs, right? And she was important to her season. But the problem is, just because she is a good competitor and she's a well-adjusted person and she's probably still treats people with kindness in real life, just because she is that way doesn't mean that her fans are, and people are so excited to cheer you on. She needs to realize sometimes that's leading to the like bullying of others. If your diehard fans are blocked by everyone else in the like industry or in the community, that's bad. You know? I hope that no one in this chat is commenting on like Tucker's TikToks saying Quinn ended you. That's weird. Like I don't want that. And I can't think of anyone like Tucker was tweeting about me when he got out of the house and he was like building into our rivalry and stuff like that. But when he found out that that was giving people the green light to send hate my way, and it was making like my life worse, and well, not my life specifically, but like my family's and like my friend, you're ruining my plans for tomorrow. God, I was gonna comment for 2 hours straight. Okay, wait. Let me do this. But yeah, so it was like Tucker found out that people were not being normal about this rivalry, and so then he did the like coolest thing ever, and he stopped. And then he spoke very positive about me, you know? He may have celebrated when I got voted out, but that's still like fun, you know? And I just wish that people were more conscious about that, you know, when you're asking why someone got cast and they're not problematic, you know? Okay, Ringo, I don't want to ruin your plans. Let's vote! Boom, shakalaka, okay? I have the wheel. Call me Netflix, okay? We've got the wheel. Let me make sure. Okay, perfect. Here's the goal. We're gonna do... Let's see, there's 5 pieces. Okay, Lampy Lamperson. And anyone here who doesn't know, we have a segment called Tubi Tuesday. Every Tuesday, we cover the movie from the previous week that is on Tubi, the streaming app, for free, where you don't even have to sign in. You don't have to give them their email. It's accessible to everyone, and that's kind of the goal, is I want to make a point that it's like accessible for everyone. Mariana, I hope that your 10 assignments are going well. And so what we are doing now, to give people the proper amount of time to watch the movie before Tuesday, so that then they can vote and decide who their favorites are. I wish that there was a way we could do a discussion where we could bring on callers. I would really like to do that, so maybe we'll do that on, yeah. Next Tubi Tuesday, I just had an idea. Next Tubi Tuesday, be ready to talk about it. We'll ask your opinions, and we will do, we'll do call-ins. I have a great idea. I'm so smart. So what we're gonna do, we need top 5, okay? Top 5 things to go into the poll. We're gonna run 2 polls. Oh, Ringo, I'm excited. We're gonna do 2 polls. The winner of those 2 will then do a showdown, okay? So, let's meet our competitors. Man of the people. I love it. This is so much fun. Labyrinth. Ooh! That movie is cool. Quinn loves giving me secondhand embarrassment. What? Nuh-uh. Ooh, The Thing, 1980. If you're a movie producer and your work is on Tubi Tuesday, skip the stream. You don't want Ringo coming at your neck, okay? Get down! We're taking the call in, and directors everywhere start shaking, okay? Executive producers just start throwing up. We will check. We'll double check. If someone wants to do that. Otherwise, if no one does it, let me know and I can look it up right now. Ooh. The Last Unicorn. Remove. Okay, Labyrinth is off Tubi. Noted. Thank you so much. Do we know how long? Oh, fuck. Oh. Well, all right. It's still there. Ella, is it gonna, does it say like it's leaving in like 3 days? I know Heather had mentioned that was for some of you. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I've actually never seen that. Thank you so much for looking up, by the way. I really appreciate that. It's on the leaving soon category. Okay, Caitlin, that's interesting. Let me look. Nicole, you're alive. Oh my god. Whatever happened to Baby Jane? Oh my god, I cannot breathe out of my nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I think it's good. I think we're good. Okay. I've never heard of this movie. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's run a poll, Your Honor. Okay. This is your moment. This is for the first slot, okay? Labyrinth. We have The Thing, 1980. We have The Last Unicorn. Bill and Ted's. And then What Happened to Baby Jane. Okay. We're gonna run a 1-minute poll. Oh. Heat number 1. Boom. Oh, fuck. You know what? Vote based off vibes, and then when we get to the final 2, we'll watch the when we get to the final 2, we'll watch the trailers. Is that fair? Deal. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Next To Be Tuesday, I'll be much better about... Oh, let me do this. Submission are done here. I love this, Ringo. Okay. Labyrinth. Okay. Let's get this second draft stock here, huh? This second heat / poll. Ooh. Hundreds of Beavers, never heard of it. Perfect. Remove. Ooh, The Red Violin. Nicole! Uh-oh, Heathers! We do have 1,000,000 Heathers, so we'll finally get the, Def Not Another Heather. We'll get the, Stormkeeper, lore, finally. There's Heather on Twitter. Burn Gully. Fun, fun. Remove. Heat number 2. Poll is live. Follow your heart. My hair is a mess. I need to book a hotel. 2 nights. It's gonna be like 80, 160 bucks. Plus gas. So that's like my cameos. Yeah, thank God, Ella. That's such a way to fall on your sword, Nicole, you know? Heathers, okay, okay. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, absolutely. You can, yeah, if you want to resubmit movies, absolutely go for it. The more movies you suggest, the more likely it is to get put in the top 5, and then, you know, that just increases your odds. Which one is it? Let me see. Here we go. Okay, this is our first movie in our finals, okay? It's either this or Labyrinth, okay? It's called Heathers. It's from 1988.
I wanted to be a member of the most powerful clique in school. Dear Diary, Heather said she teaches people real life.
You were nothing before you met me. You were a Girl Scout cookie.
Does it not bother you that everybody in this school thinks that you're piranha? Like I give a shit.
Heather number 1 just looked right at me. You a Heather?
No, I'm a Veronica. I don't really like my friends.
I don't really like your friends either.
They're people I work with, and our job is being popular.
I was wondering why this felt so modern.
Take a vacation.
I just killed my best friend.
And your worst enemy.
Same difference. My teen angst has a body count. This is a tragic thing.
Hallelujah.
We scare people into not being assholes. What did you say, dickhead?
I did not want them dead.
You did too.
Did not. Shut up.
I love my dead gay son.
You were out of control. That life is filthy.
What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Take out her tonsils? Is this as good for you as it is for me?
Life can suck.
That's it. We're breaking up.
All right, so that's option number 1. All right. Or we have Labyrinth. This is Bowie
TriStar
Jane.
Pictures announces the collaboration of 3 extraordinary talents. Jim Henson,
Bowie Jane's
creator
father.
of the Muppets and Dark Crystal.
Where you go with a head like that?
George Lucas, creator of the Star Wars saga. And one of the most innovative forces in modern entertainment, David Bowie. Together, they will take you into a dazzling world of fantasy and adventure.
There's nothing to be afraid of.
A world where anything seems possible, and nothing is what it seems.
Everything I've done for you. I move
How the fuck did he do that, dude?
The world of Labyrinth.
David Bowie could just do that? We love to see it. We love to see it. Let's do this. Do this. Oh, this is almost done. Fur and Loathing. Oh, I like his sunnies in this one. Very Pit Viper, you know? Okay. We are putting the poll up for 3 minutes, okay? Voter fraud is permitted. I don't want anyone to feel discouraged about backing their pick. Boom. Oh my god, I almost fucked that up. 3 minutes. Okay? I have not seen Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Never in my life. Next up, this is what Quinn has to do. We're gonna do To Be Tuesday on a Wednesday. Or we're gonna do TikTok Tuesday on a Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. Thank you, K-Bear. I will be sure to watch it. I'll watch it tomorrow. I think it's this one. Ringo, it was a valiant effort. It was a valiant effort. Okay, because here's the truth, and here's the truth. There are a million Heathers in the community, and so therefore you think about it, it was like if there was 1,000 Ringos, you could win anything. You know, you could practically win anything by yourself. But the fact that there's so many Heathers, it's just a numbers game. Ella, of course. I'm telling you, Ringo is the Prime Minister of To Be Tuesday. We've got this. Everyone keep up the good work. We're trying our best here. I'm really debating if I should ruin the surprise or not. I can't give it a hint. It'll give it away instantly. Instantly. Also, I commented on Matt's post. He said in his video, Heathers wins. Okay. I feel like a theater professor being like, all right, this is our play. Oh, that's fair. Absolutely, Lampy Lamperson. Oh my God, Ringo. Okay, I'm looking forward. I'm excited. I have an idea for this. But let me rant, okay? This man, Matt Hardiman, in his post, head over boots for this last weekend at Stagecoach with whatever international. Life looks a lot different than it did when I got my first pair of steel-toed cowboy boots as a kid. But who would have thought it'd take me here? Feeling blessed for the life and all the pairs of boots that have come with it. Right? In his comment section, give us your questions and comments below, answering as many as I can. Okay, so I comment. Mind you, I have 4 likes. I'm popping off. I'm going crazy, okay? I comment, what kind of cowboy boots are best? I love a gator or ostrich, but don't want to come off as a city slicker. Then I thought this was very sweet. I_Stan_BB26_houseguest said, I believe that we will Quinn. I hope you visit Matt and MJ sometime. I would love to see Quat and McQuincy content, and I hope when they get married, you give a speech, King. And then this guy who I met, his name was Hunter. He was like, I believe that we will Quinn. Those are always a good choice, my friend. I have both those skins actually, but I will tell you, gator is a very tough skin depending on what part of the alligator you get. And then there's 2 different types of ostrich. I do the full quill because that's very popular design. It's just a very common design. And then obviously you saw me at the audition with the maroon rough outs and that are very popular right now. Okay? Here's Matt's answer. I believe that we will Quinn. Quinn needs cowboy boots ASAP. Gator, ostrich, pointed or flat? I don't know. Kangaroo leather is like the soccer leather. It was devastating. I'm a guy looking for answers and he punched me in the stomach metaphorically. Checking in again. I told Star she should have a talk show. She asked me how to do it and I said maybe Twitch. Oh, she would be fantastic if she needs any help. Oh my God, Terranoia, that's crazy. I'll message her and be like, hey, one of my Twitch viewers, the homies, Terranoia said that you should have a talk show. If you need help with Twitch, me and Corey can help. Star knows me? Star might know me! Or she's being polite! Either way, we're up! Oh, Ringo, I'm hyped. Heathers did win, by the way. Heathers did win. Okay. TikTok Tuesday on a Thursday that's secretly Wednesday. Ka-chow! Okay. Now we're good. I think we may have watched this. Oh, yeah.
Thank you to everyone who nominated me for the DSU Bark Your Mind Challenge.
Okay. Did we watch this one? That was the fart one from Nicole. We love to see it. Now, at one point, the TikToks for this TikTok Tuesday on a Thursday that's actually Wednesday, there was a theme, and it was videos or trends that you want me to do with Corey in America when we eventually hang out. So just a heads up. That might, if that's the direction it goes, don't be confused. And that was a great idea from Star. Okay, yes, we watched this. We watched that. Oh, we definitely watched that. Okay. Ella, no stress. Okay, this is the start. And however Brianna sends this, let the record show. However Brianna sends this is the preferred method. If anyone knows how to do that, boom.
Someone saying that they paid a witch on Etsy to make me fall in love with them, and that I should be feeling the effects of whatever this witch did anytime soon. And I so desperately need something exciting and good to happen in my life. I genuinely came out here just to sit in the sun and to try to, like, be receptive to whatever this witch is cooking up.
Oh.
That's how low I've fallen. Someone DM'd me that, and I was like, word, let me say, I've got a DM from someone.
This is as
saying
loud
that
as
they
it
paid
goes.
a
I don't
witch
know.
on Etsy to make me fall in love with them, and that I should be feeling the effects of whatever this witch did anytime soon. And I so desperately need something exciting and good to happen in my life. I genuinely came out here just to sit in the sun and to try to, like, be receptive to whatever this witch is cooking up. That's how low I've fallen. Someone DM'd me that, and I was like, word, let me sit outside and just wait for the signals, you know? I'm still waiting. I'm playing with some leaves to try to, like, connect with nature, maybe open up my chakras. I'm not feeling anything yet, but I'm...
You know what's crazy about this? Opening yourself up like this. Isn't that what happened to Lily Rose Depp and Nosferatu? Calling out to the universe, asking for help. And then a demon is like, actually, I'd like to help. I've got you. And when I was watching that movie, I was like, damn, there might be a demon somewhere. When I was like, universe, if you can hear me, I really want to be on Big Brother, but I know that's a lot to ask, so please, let the casting directors see me as I am. That's all I asked for. I felt like I was asking for too much to, like, demand to get on the show. I was just asking that the universe help, universe aid me in just being seen by the casting directors. Give them a clear vision, because I know I'm perfect for this opportunity. Also, the fact that Beast from X-Men, Nicholas Hoult, gave up the locket for his emo baddie wife is crazy. I would have pulled a gun on Nosferatu. I'd be like, hey, quick question about vampires. You guys bulletproof? Bow, 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 bow. No shot.
I just need a win, you know?
Okay, we're gonna press play on this, and if it's too loud, I'm gonna apologize instantly.
I don't wanna come across like a woke asshole, but like, dude, women have it hard.
Why is it so quiet? Oh my god. Logan Paul found out this week that women have it hard, if anyone was curious. Okay, it might be loud. Don't worry, guys, I got you. It's like, hey, same thing. Same thing. Life as a content creator, you just steal what the guy before you did. See, that's what I was saying. I was saying it was gonna be loud. I was saying it was gonna be loud eventually. If it makes you feel better, is
Wait, is this fucking play about us? Wait, is this fucking play about us?
okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. Trey needs to find out that the whole season is about him. He's the star.
David, one vote Mitch, one vote David. Mitch, 2 votes Mitch, 1 vote David. David, we're tied. 2 votes Mitch, 2 votes David. Mitch, that's 3 votes Mitch, 2 votes David. David, we're tied again. 3 votes Mitch, 3 votes David. David, that's 4 votes David, 3 votes Mitch. 10th person voted in the third
Oh, hell yeah. Ad-free viewing? I can't blame you on that. I have some tea that I found out last night. That is pretty wild. There's a poll. I silently uploaded it. Oh my god.
Right, you need to pack it in now. Here. You're helping me build a castle.
Alright. Gotta leave the door open every
Mom.
time.
Go in the car, only be 2 minutes. Yes. Mum, where's the food? Since you're down here, can you set up the table? Oh! I can't find the remote anywhere. Right, let me look.
I'll give you the tea, don't even
You what?
stress.
How have you found that?
Let me give you the tea. So, I have 2 pieces of tea. Number 1, and I got this from watching the Jerry Manthe interview. okay, with RHAP. Rob Sesternino does a good job of talking with Jerry Manthe. I found out that she dated Justin Timberlake. Isn't that wild? Reality TV stars used to be so famous. That would be like if I was dating straight up Ice Spice. That'd be like if I was dating Doja Cat. Because Justin Timberlake was pretty big. That's so crazy to me. But then I have some other tea. Okay. Me dating Tate McRae. So then she alluded to David's new girlfriend. Isn't that crazy? She alluded to David's girlfriend. It's a previous Survivor player who's really cute. Streets were saying Mary. Streets were saying Mary before I got this information. So what does that mean? We don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cassie. I hope that you're able to feel better. Sarah Wilson? I don't know who that is. I don't recognize, like, you know, I don't know names of survivors. Let me look up. Survivor 41? That's random. Good night, Cassie. I hope you feel better. That's so random. What the fuck? What does that even mean? Sarah Will, that's so random. Dang it, I wanted it to be Mary. Ruby! Whitney from Big Brother 23. It's just so out of nowhere. It's like, oh, okay, I guess. Nicole, enjoy Florida. I hope it's a lot of fun. It could be false. I mean, like, people aren't making that shit up. Okay, let's see. Oh!
Yes, thank you. Finally got Tucker out of this house. Everybody is crying, people's makeup is coming off. It's just the whole thing. Leading up to the eviction, I had everything in motion to get Tucker out. All I needed to do was have Mackenzie win this AI arena.
The house guest who claimed victory in the BBAI arena is...
Jawline goes crazy! I'm like, what? I don't know, man. You know, it's just...
Mackenzie.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
It was so hard not laughing. I was so happy.
I would love to stay. I would love to stay here. I'd love to keep fighting alongside of you guys.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
I helped you out with when you were at HOH. I was your pawn. You're doing it.
Yeah. I was so convinced they were about to stab me in the back. I was like, I need everyone to tell me, are we doing it? We got it?
Quinn, I saved you. If you could save me now.
What did Quinn want to say in this moment? Viewers know what I had locked and loaded before going into the house, I was like, if someone was like begging at a double eviction and they were my enemy and they were for sure going home, I would say, you'll do anything to stay? Of course, bro. Then perish. Thank God I didn't do that. Thank God. The Pentagon, the literal US government would have gotten involved and blown up the Big Brother house because they would have hated me so much.
Let me fight alongside you. Let me protect you.
No, you both want to be here. We love you guys.
Should we go really quick?
I don't care what they do. I don't care what they do. You already know.
Can you just give us a minute to just talk? Okay.
This is another line I had. Okay? I pictured myself, okay? In a situation where it's Kylan versus Xavier, okay? I'm being so serious. This is what I was gonna say, all right? If someone was coming at me like that and they were trying to blow up my game and it's time to lock in and it's getting serious, you know, what about Kobe? You know, who are they gonna look up to, all this stuff? I'd be like, listen, hey man, it's time for you to go, but when the press asks who sent you home, make sure they spell it right. It's Quinn, all right? Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Like, I was ready. I was ready to hit him with some sign language. I was ready. I had stuff ready. I think that dramatic people who have an eye for the moment should be, that's who should be on TV.
So everybody do what's best for their game.
Yeah.
Do make a decision that you're going to be proud of at the end of the day. It may be different for everybody.
Even if none of you are voting for Angela, I feel like I have to give her a sympathy award. I'm pretty sure we have the
That was great from Leah. Like, that was
numbers to
That's
take
funny.
Tucker out. This is just me covering my bases. We might not have another opportunity, so we better do it while we have the chance.
I need everyone to gather in the living room right now and take a seat. It is time for the live.
Bella, Chelsea was crushing it, right? But those conversations were so awkward because no one's actually talking game. So literally, like, her saying that is like the same thing as like small talk in an awkward silence on a road trip. You have to fill that space. So her saying, I think we should all just vote for, you know, what's best for our games. She was doing us all a favor socially because it was so uncomfortable in these moments.
Vote and eviction.
I'm looking around. No one's really wanting to make eye contact with me. And it really just feels like the
This
energy
moment was more
shifted.
dramatic.
I'm really not sure what's about to happen.
You gentlemen, I think you're done.
Thank God Chelsea was there.
I'm feeling a subtle panic. I think we have the numbers to keep Tucker in the game with Rubina, Quinn, Joseph, and Mackenzie, but...
Chemo. Why would Mackenzie vote with you guys when Tucker is in the process of facilitating a blindside? While he's from the block, Tucker is crazy. Tucker is so hilarious. But they really thought they could tell this woman whatever it was. You know what I wish? I thought about this on my walk the other day. I wish that I would have had like a moment with Mackenzie. The problem is I was too optimistic. And I was like, I'm going to just keep trying to get Mackenzie to stay this week. I was like, that's my goal. I wish that I would have had less faith in myself, okay? And looked at her and started crying and said, I want you to know I'm doing everything I can, but I feel like I've run out of real estate. I feel like I can't do this, but I'm trying. You have to win. I wish that I would have had a dramatic moment like that with Mackenzie before my HOH to combine with the like letting her know I want you to succeed in this game. And maybe that would have stopped stopped Mackenzie from using the veto if she thought that I was fully in her pocket. But like, I think that I did all the work. Like me telling her before I told like hardcore anyone, I hardcore committed to her, you're not going on the block this week. But I think I'd still go home anyway.
I don't know. Tucker's such a huge target and he's on the block still. This feels like people are wanting to take a shot at a really big target.
I love this game so much.
The people who thought we're running this house are about to be completely blindsided.
I felt so
By a
bad.
vote of 5.
I felt so bad about this night. Rubina had this awesome teal eyeliner, and she got called to the diary room a million times. Like, so she'd have to reapply this intense look.
To 3.
I felt like an asshole every time.
You are the 6th house guest evicted from the Big Brother house.
It feels so good to finally get Tucker out of this house sitting next to Auntie Julie. I went from being at the lowest of lows in this game. My alliance was blown up, but now I get to be a part of getting one of the best Big Brother players out of this house. I went from the bottom to the top, and I'm just gonna keep rising. Cedric, Brooklyn, this was for you. Pentagon for life.
I know it's hard.
Makes no sense.
Personally, it sucks to see Tucker go.
She
I
don't give a
knew that
fuck.
if he was still sitting on the block, there would be a risk of him going home, and that was a risk that I was willing to take. I want to protect Chemo, Rubina, Chelsea, and Quinn to the best of my abilities to get to the end of this game.
I had a final 2 with him, Angela, from the beginning. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to stay loyal to him.
No, I know. My intuition was right. I knew he had others. I knew it.
Oh my God.
It is bittersweet that Tucker is gone because I absolutely love the kid. I'm grateful to still be here and to fight another day. And I will do everything I can now with Tucker gone to fight for this game and for my place in this game.
What's up, Electron Aaron? How are you? Love to see it. I was hoping to see the big dogs eat.
If I back it up, is it fat enough? When I throw it back, is it fast enough? If I speed it up, can you handle that? You ain't ready for this work now. Watch me throw it back, throw back.
I like it.
Not to sound codependent, but I'm gonna call my friend every time I'm confused because we are one half of a full brain. We work together to cope work because I don't know. What do you think about this? And we're gonna think about it. And it's not like great minds think alike because we're 2 of the worst minds to ever collaborate together on one idea. We'd be like, that's a great idea. No, it's not. Actually, no, it's not. But we'll talk about that.
I love that. I love that. We're the 2 worst minds that ever come together. I do think that, like, when it comes to, like, filming, like, whatever, I do think that they love my hair. Like, they love guys with big curly hair, because I feel like it just looks good under the lights.
This guy's waiting for that pup cup.
Aw, Lampy Lamperson, that's so nice. Thank you for caring. That's so sweet.
Yes, but don't you detect an odor?
Must be the litter box.
The litter box? Haven't you told our hostess about Arm & Hammer baking soda?
Oh.
It absorbs odor naturally for days and days, so the litter box smells clean. 1 part Arm & Hammer with 3 parts cat litter. The litter lasts longer, so she won't have to change it as often.
Oh, Jessica, you're so sophisticated.
Arm & Hammer baking soda for a cleaner smelling litter box.
That's crazy. What? Like that? What?
Look at this.
That's so progressive.
You just live here? You just live with that?
Yeah.
That's just, you just live with that?
I live beyond those lilies.
I live beyond the lilies, she said? I
This is Heather's brother.
live beyond the lilies, she said?
I live by the Ralphs. Next to the Smoothie King. And she says I live beyond the lilies.
Yeah, the historians will say they were just good friends, you know? They hung out.
At the cemetery. We're at the Clown Motel. We're at the Combination Cemetery Clown Motel.
Hell yeah. That cat. The cat did not care. I love it. I love it.
There you go.
Our sacrifice is here.
What the hell?
We've been.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, no. Okay, we'll go back.
Oh, look! Here come Amara and Michelle.
Oh, great. Why do you think they've entered the contest?
They're girls and cousins, too. Amara, Michelle!
Fantastic! You're the best cousins in the world. How'd you guys meet then?
We're cousins. We grew up together. Huh?
We've been inseparable since we were born. We can almost read each other's minds.
Like best friends?
Amara's already got a best friend. Her name is Michelle, remember?
My cousin wants to know if you'd like to race her again. If you do, she's waiting over at the pool right now.
I'm glad you couldn't make it. I hope my cousin Amara didn't force you.
The sea is roaring, cousin. Get to the motocross training ground, quick.
Sailor Uranus, surrender. Or this is the end of the road for your cousin here.
Neptune! You have to try and find her. You can't just abandon your cousin. Come on, let's go get Neptune. She's your family. What's the matter with you?
I'm trying to tell you that your dear cousin, Sailor Neptune, is the holder of a pure heart crystal.
For now, you've managed to stop me.
But don't worry, I haven't taken away your cousin's pure heart crystal yet.
My sport is worth so much to me that I sometimes forget all about happiness. But it is as it should be, and my cousin and my other good friends take care of my social life. So you see, I'm not lonely without a boyfriend. I don't think about it at all. It seems so long ago, my first kiss.
Not for me, Amara.
Huh?
It feels like it was yesterday. It was so magical.
Oh.
I remember it vividly. It was with Brad, the cutest guy in
Oh, so this is just straight up a racer. I wasn't sure if this is like, you know, writing between the lines and stuff like that.
Leave it to me, cuz.
Okay.
That's crazy. They were cousins. Maybe this will work now.
Yeah.
Our sacrifice is here.
What the hell?
We've been waiting for you.
Christine, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you get a good night's rest.
Asa! Oh my God! Why do you look like
you ready to get sacrificed?
I bind that in the name of Jesus. Oh my God! Get me off this car, Paris. Take that off of your head.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to sacrifice her.
Sacrifice who?
Let's go.
What are you talking about?
Rock. We're all sacrificing you.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna sacrifice my fist in your mouth.
We should go get our necks pierced.
Dude, get your necks pierced.
We should go to the chiropractor, get our neck broken.
And it was your heart on the line.
Oh my God! Hello?
I really messed it up this time. Deny my dear.
Get your friend, Paris.
I just bought a new pet.
I don't want to play this game. Are we going to the store?
A pet crow.
Are we going to the store? Oh my God! Come on. What the hell?
Oh, sorry, that wasn't me.
Asa.
These voices in my head, I don't want to listen to them.
Yeah, you better not listen to him. What he saying?
No, I don't want to hurt my mom.
Hey, hurt me if you want to.
Hurt
I got
your mom.
something for that.
Listen to the voices.
You better shut up,
Should I
Sean.
listen to the voices in my head?
Yeah, you want to get slapped?
Ah!
Stop it!
Everyone!
I'm not gonna hurt her. Yeah,
Yes,
not.
you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No. Dude,
Okay, I'm back.
I'm gonna slap you.
Now let's go to a dark alley.
Dude, I'm about
With
to
no
get out
cameras,
this
with
car.
nobody
Bye.
around. Come back, sacrifice.
So I'm back. Now let's go to a dark alley.
Back.
I really messed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear? Oh. So how do you watch or how do you play that? So there's these, it's like a brush and it's made out of metal and it activates like a slide whistle, but instead you push the wire in, okay? And brushes out of this metal frame come out, and that's how this makes that sound effect. Oh, that's funny. I'm 6 feet underground. Can I do this with my hair? Let's find out.
What do I wear? I only told you 12 times. The first dress that you put on is still your best find. We've been sitting in this dressing room for hours. I need a break, baby, I don't have the brain power. When you ask me my opinion, I'm always sure to.
I'm gonna do that with Corey. That's gotta be, that has to be, this has to be offensive, right? And you know what's crazy that you mentioned that, Heather? Katy Perry was that cool. But unfortunately, her fall from grace, I feel like is going to impact the way people talk about her. Where it's no longer like she was cool. People are going to pretend like that never happened. But she was on top of the world. And she was very, like, open-minded and, you know, cutting edge. Oh my gosh, Jen, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. This is her silence. Good night, Jen. Thank you so much for always tuning in. I appreciate it. Fall from grace, goes to space. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm doing the race. Cracking the case.
Show him a video. Wants to watch YouTube. A TikTok. You don't like it? No. No.
You want to see a
Not
picture of
interested.
the guy over there? I got a picture of the gorilla on the other side. You want to see?
Have you seen the tweet where it was like, me signing to the gorilla? My name, Michael. Michael will save ape friend.
Not interested?
It's not you.
He's like, what does she have? What does she have? She's more interesting.
So he's doing the swipe. Oh, because the other one's right there.
Seeing the size difference, I do have more faith in the 100 dudes, you know?
I was just sitting on the couch.
I saw this on my timeline.
Yeah, like the sounds are so fun, you know, like, it's such a fun game. I didn't remember that the sound effect when you lose it, bop it, is of a man screaming in agony. Have you lost it, bop it recently? It's crazy. You'll be playing bop it. It's like, you'll be playing bop it, right? It's like, bop it, compress it, pull it, compress it, bop it, bop it, compress it, pull it, compress it, bop it. Twist it, pop it, twist it, pull it, twist it, pull it, pop it, pop it, pop it, twist it, pop it, twist it, pull it, twist it, pull it. It takes me a while to lose the pop it. I'm putting down 45-minute sessions on this. But then you lose and it's like,
I'm going to sleep.
and then there's like a little moment of silence, and it goes, "Want to play again?" No, dude.
Yo, give me the lunch money that your bourgeoisie parents stole from the proletariat class, dude. Hey, loser, I just had the protest last week. What were you doing? Supporting genocide? What's the matter? Too much white guilt. I bet someone didn't do their land acknowledgement today. You're not first-generation immigrant? Fucking poser. Hetero! It's been 4 weeks since you last changed your hair, loser. You need me to do it for you? Nice outfit. Doesn't look sustainable. Where'd you get it, Sheen? I saw you fat shaming the other day. What's up with that? Don't you know all bodies are beautiful, nerd? I bet you follow sexual and gender norms, don't you, loser?
That is me. That is me. This is always my critique of reality TV. Are they woken up? Oh my god, I love this lady. Her name's like Molly or something.
I'm at Buc-ee's for the first time, and honestly, I don't get the hype. The gas tastes the same as it does at every other gas station.
Banger. Banger. Banger.
I'm at Buc-ee's for the first time, and honestly, I don't get the hype. The gas tastes the same as it does at every other gas station.
So true. So true.
Vous pouvez faire une petite flûte de pissenlit en prenant un pissenlit et en écrasant le bout ainsi. Il faut faire ce qu'on appelle une hanche.
Crush it.
Oh. Ensuite, vous pouvez faire des petites entailles le long du tube pour faire varier la note. Je fais 2 petites entailles.
Knife straight to the face. Ah. Interesting. I feel like you can always trust the Swedish.
Hi, welcome to the Saint Snap system. Thank you. What can we snap for you today? Can I get the St. Stephen Stone special? What base? Dome. How many stones? Let's do 3. Blood tolerance? High beaded. Great, that'll be right out. Order up for an original Rocky Road extra sauce. Here you go. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's a great choice. Is this too much blood? No, it's lint. No, you're right. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. No problem. Hi, Sister Lazarus. Hi, how's it going? Pretty good. Good. Can I get the St. Catherine?
I have no frame of reference of what this is about. I want to make that abundantly clear. I don't have even an ounce of a clue.
On a beret base. Absolutely. Blood tolerance? Let's do graphic tassel. Great. We'll have that out for you in just a moment. Order up for Rock Me Mama extra sauce.
It's cool.
Here is the St. Catherine. Oh, that's nice. The tassels are in season. Honestly, I feel like this is subtle. Yeah, and compared to what you had on yesterday, yeah. Hi, Sister Mary Patrick. Hi, I have an odd request. What is it? Can I get the St. Lucie? Of course, but as a halo. Oh, so eyeballs on top, blood dripping down? Mm-hmm. We haven't attempted that before. I just want to try it. Whatever happens, happens. Is that okay with you? Great. How much blood? Snapper's choice. Thank you. That'll be just a moment. Oh, sister, this is brilliant. Thank you. This is just what I needed today. What's the special occasion? I'm going to my friend's bridal shower right now. Yeah, and I just don't really love the, fiance. Oh.
Fair enough. That was cool. I don't know what it meant, but that was awesome. Who sent that? Forgot I was by. Do you have... Could you translate what that meant? That was cool.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
I fully thought that meant Buzz Lightyear for a second. I was like trying... I was like, Buzz Lightyear is a frog?
Nothing normal can ever happen to me. Nothing. Look at this.
One time, here's the story. One time, it was kind of like the end of fall, starting to get into that colder weather, and my friend Ivy, she's like pretty much as close as you can get to an angel. She's just really sweet. She had like a very Victorian look to her, very pale. Like I could just imagine her painted as an angel. She's just so nice. She's in choir. She has a beautiful voice. She treats everyone with kindness. She's the best. And she found a squirrel on the ground. And she walks over to it and is like consoling this squirrel, and it's like cuddled up in her arms. And we believe that the squirrel is injured somehow. And so we call, like campus, like, buildings and grounds. I was part of like the buildings and ground committee for student congress. So I was like, yeah, let me call them in real quick. And they come over and they're like, what do you want us to do? And we're like, we think this squirrel is hurt. And the buildings and ground guy is so annoyed. He's like, what? Just let it go. We're like, yeah, she found him on the ground. And he's like, yeah, squirrels don't hang out in trees 24/7. Sometimes they're on the ground. Here, just leave him. So she sets him down, and then he just runs up the tree. He just wanted to cuddle with Ivy. It's beautiful. Forgotti Wasabi, Forgot I Was By says, saints are known for shit often how they died, and the nuns went to the Saints Snap System store to get customized hats and who represent them. That's very cool. I did not know that, and I learned. Shout out, Forgot I Was By. Now let's learn about gnomes.
Imagine literally not believing in gnomes. What do you think this is? What is this? What do you think this thing is? That is a gnome stage, dude.
Yeah.
Gnomes perform here and dance on the stage.
Y'all don't get Saint Snap? No. Yeah, he just liked Ivy and wanted to hang out with her, which I don't blame him. It was like a beautiful moment. Oh yeah. Yeah, one more time. And then there's a Buzz Lightyear. There we go.
Yeah. So, what is it like meeting Woody and doing those with Woody, the 20v1?
Oh my God, a lot of people keep asking me about that. Woody, like, yeah, why do they think me and Woody got something going on when we don't got nothing going on?
So wait, hold on. They think you and Woody got something going on?
No, because they keep asking. They see me doing the Switcherverse with him.
Exactly. Exactly. So true. From Ringo.
Whack-a-doodle time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
Ain't no way.
Time. It is whack-a-doodle time.
That's kind of sweet. That's kind of nice. Did anyone see the thing where it's like I sent the mom sent her kid an email like every single day, and for when he turns 20 he'll have 2,000 emails to open or something. It was like 4,000 emails, and it was like, gee, thanks, man. You gotta like print those off into like a handwritten journal somehow, so that then it's more sentimental than just clicking through emails.
Seth. What? I'm so hungry I could eat hero brine.
How do you know what that is?
Seth. What? I'm so hungry I could eat hero brine.
He locked in.
Seth. What? I'm so hungry I could eat hero brine.
Also, do you know who followed me back on Instagram? David Alexander. I personally don't get Hugo Hamlet. I personally don't. Forgot I was bi, but I wish I did so that I would be on the same loop. So David Alexander on the Odd Duck broadcast coming soon.
The theme is canceled, and I'm doing our president. You know, the orange Cheeto Puff guy. So let's get into it. Let me get that hair real quickly. Perfect. A baddie Cheeto. Look like I'm gonna take them rights, baby. Just look.
It's pretty cool. Listen, like I said, I was like, David seems like a cool guy. I just don't understand. They gave him a million opportunities. And I was just like, I don't understand. I want to know what he said in casting so I can say it. Because I want to be on another season. I want to be on the challenge, but like where I'm working with CBS people, not MTV.
Just know if I had done missing, it was because of this, baby. I think we look good. Elon and Cheeto Puff Man bringing America back to hell. Wearing that bird after I killed it. My Nunu is good. It's supposed to be Asher Vane. Oh, the Pope. Who is thing? She said she Kanye. This actually look like him for real. A Doge and 2020 on that chat room. Oh Lord. Bro, this is Melanie Martinez. I'm not gonna say nothing. Why he got lotion? I know this ain't supposed to be who I think it is. It rhymes with Eddie. Okay. Not Trisha Paytas. This is messy. Blake Lively as Lily Bloom. This is messy. I love it. Cancel Colleen. Yeah, girl, Miranda sings. I mean, I see the vision. It's supposed to be Jeffree Star. She kinda ate that. Tofia Chu? Who the hell is Tofia Chu? Good top 3.
That's crazy. Everyone's so talented. What the fuck? Yeah. No, silly. They're supposed to be Z's. Oh my god. Her bird is dyslexic. That's so cool. I didn't even know that was an option. Oh my god, I love Brittany Broski. I'll say it. I know people are calling her cringe now, but I don't care.
Do I look like a woman that would eat ass? Don't answer that.
Girl, you look like a woman who'd eat anything.
Oh no!
Constantly comment on my pictures Ozempic, and I'm like, before Ozempic, there was depression. Okay?
Before depression, there was Slim Fast.
Thank you. If we go outside and wait for the eclipse, we could see what would happen. It's there. I don't know what that
Daddy was never the same after the eclipse. He looked straight into it.
Both eyes burned clear out of his head, and he's been on Social Security ever since. Mama lost the house.
And now I'm hooking on the corner for money.
Does this look slutty to have her on the shoulders? Is this like
Ooh,
the girl waiting at the bus with her jacket like over? I had a reduction. Died on the table twice.
You ever used to suck water out of a washcloth in the shower?
Yeah.
Did you ever used to do that?
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to the gym.
Why don't you just get a glass?
Because
Like in the bathtub, drinking your own bath water, sucking it out of girl. Your mom's out here hunting ghosts and you're sucking in your own bath water. Girl, this is what happens when you suck on bath water. Most comics are like, hey, what about airline food? You're like, you ever suck bath water out of a washcloth? When that juice hits?
Trying to be relatable. You know when that good and it's warm.
There's a live poll. Okay, sophisticated. Okay. Let me tell you all a story. At my friend Calvin's wedding, they had an open bar, okay? And here's the thing, I like being helpful. Lampy Lampers, thank you for sending it. It was so good. And I like being helpful. So I was like going up to the wedding party and I was like, if you need anything tonight, you let me know, I got you. And so they're like, they're calling me over, Quinn, let me get a drink. All right, 50% of our viewers did it, absolutely. And then the other 50 have shame about it. Love it. All 24 of you. So I'm doing laps, okay? And you're probably wondering, Quinn, when did you get these glasses? These awesome frames. Why? Well, Ella's got shame. So I'm going to get their drinks. And then when you're in line, you might as well get one for yourself. So I'm getting a little tossed, okay? At one point, it's so hot, I'm like, I'm going to just put my head down. Fighting for my life, okay? We get in the Uber. I'm on my deathbed, okay? And we're in the Uber. And I can just feel my olfactory activating. Which is an instant, kiss of death. And so I ask, can I roll the window down? And they're like, yeah, of course. I'm like, cool. I look out the window. Throw it up, right? As I'm looking, wind catches my glasses. Gone forever. I'm throwing up at the outside of this car. It is coated, okay? And then I get back in, no glasses on. No one notices. It wasn't until the next day that I was like looking for my glasses, couldn't find them, and then I stopped immediately and just went. I know where the glasses are. That's tough. That's tough to bounce back from. And yet we made it, okay? And it's my friend Casey's favorite story to tell every adult that we hang out with, without fail. And it's always like someone's parents. And I'm always just like, Casey, you're killing me. You're killing me right now.
Big Sister General. Big Sister General.
I then didn't have glasses, no backup frames, nothing. And so then I was then just blind. I drive to the iMart Express that was near my job, which is like a pretty decent place to get cheap frames. And I go in there and I'm like, can I get my exact same glasses? And they're like, man, your prescription expired a month ago, so we can't. And I was like, so you can't give me like glasses in the meantime before I go to the eye doctor? And they're like, nope, we can't do that. And this is in the middle of the day. This is at like, 10:30, a work day, it's 10:30 and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go get in my car and drive back to work blind. So you guys are cool with that? And they just stood on business and they're like, yeah, we can't give you glasses. I said, okay, well, thanks for nothing, I guess. And had to drive to work blind. Uh-oh. It was crazy. It was like, you can't even give me some, like, in the meantime frames. You can't help me out here? Come on, dude. Crazy. Disrespect.
Have you ever licked an insect's bum? Well, here in the South Island beach forest of New Zealand, that is exactly what I like to do. These beech trees here are covered in white hairs, and each of those white hairs is a honeydew aphid's butthole. They like to eat the sap of the beech trees, and they can't digest the carbohydrates and sugars, so they excrete them out the ends of these white hairs, which we come along and we lick the ends of. The insects love it too. The lizards that are native to these forests love it too, but it's one of my favorite things to do in the South Island beech forest is walk around licking trees, licking the buttholes of insects. It's about the only insect I'm going to lick. It's about the only rear end of a creature I'm going to lick. But it is very tasty, it is very sweet, and it is something that's worth getting your eye in for.
That was the craziest. I then had to get new frames entirely. And then I went to the eye doctor, and I'm not kidding, gang. Me and the eye doctor had a moment. It was beautiful. Because think about it, it's poorly lit. They got candles going and this thing, and I'm being hilarious. Like during the interview, and they're asking me all these questions, and I just remember I'm like sitting in the thing. They're like right here, legs on mine, and they're like, look at me. It was crazy. I was like, it was nuts. I wrote the most like sweet review. I was like, Dr. So-and-so is a gift, and she's distributing vision for all those lucky enough to work with it. It was crazy. It was real romance.
Kissing in the backseat, girl, don't stop, keep going and relax me. You want me to join in? Then ask me. I like girls who like girls that attract me. Up in the room, up in the
Tim, I'm so first of all, Tim, I hope the Bryson Wynn event was a lot of fun. Did they tell you that I gave you all the credit? I was like, hey, you guys are lucky. Tim Gross hooked us up, and I'm so sorry. The audio has been crazy this TikTok Tuesday on a Thursday, but it's actually Wednesday. It's been crazy. It's been unhinged. Those what the fuck? That's crazy to me. I'm telling you right now, your computer's coming back, okay? And Lampy Lamperson, you can absolutely pull off these frames, okay? These are in style. You got it. Come on. Okay, let me see if I've got some heat on my TikTok. Let me see if I've got some heat. Oh my god, yeah. I hope you're ready.
The only murder in the building that's gonna happen is your relationship.
Yeah.
Steve Martin ain't gonna save you, neither is Martin Short, cause he's Canadian.
Yeah.
And they're both on my side. They wish we was alright. They wish we had the time to relive the past. The only murder in the building that's gonna happen is your relationship, yeah. The only murder in the building that's gonna happen is your relationship,
yeah.
Steve Martin ain't gonna save you, neither is Martin Short, cause he's Canadian,
yeah.
Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get hit with the boom, boom. Beat so big, I'm stepping on leprechaun, shitting on y'all with the boom, boom. Yeah, ha, ha, ha. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all.
I wanted to walk y'all guys through what Raven and I's plan for custody is. So Raven is going to have primary custody. We've discussed that.
Cool.
We feel it's for the best. I think that a mother should have their kids around, and that the kids should be with their mother primarily. Raven is also an awesome mom. She's about like the best mom that there could possibly be. She is a really, really great mom. And I, of course, will be able to, take him out and hang out with.
This is so crazy to post on TikTok. This is wild. And what's crazy is his brother's going through a divorce right now as well.
Them and stuff, even on days that are not.
They just announced that they are having a baby.
Designated for my time, because Raven and I are totally working as partners, and it doesn't matter if it's a designated day for me or not. Also, Raven is going to be headed back to Texas with the kids, which we both also feel is best.
She's going to Texas. How are you guys gonna hang out?
So I have family up here, but we're really spread out. Everyone's kind of doing their own thing. Everyone's got kids, stores, hospitals. Everything's really spread out here. In Texas, everything's a lot closer together. Raven is from the area, so is all of her family. She has so much support there. Definitely feel that it's best for her to return to Texas with the kiddos. I also have some job opportunities that I'm going to be looking into, and going to be taking care of some stuff on my end, as well as still trying to build up Alaska. Alaska will always be my
RGF production.
I'm doing this when I hang out with Corey in America.
RGF production. RGF production. For me, boy, yeah.
17:30.
I find it hard to think. Some days are easier. I find it hard to think.
This is the most stressful thing on the planet, okay? And here's why, okay? I just had, first of all, outfit goes crazy. I was having a bad hair day. Extra frizzy. Extra frizzy. So I tossed the old bucket hat on. Great move. It didn't part quite like I like it. Like today's not a great part. I don't know. Asia has her phone up like this. Okay? There's a countdown on her screen. I cannot see the screen. She's here. 3, 2, 1. No, that's too early. 3, 2, 1. No, that's too late. I can't see the actual countdown. So it was practically impossible. Oh my God. It was so hard. And I was instantly stressed out because I get so stressed out. That's pretty funny, Tim. I like that they have that team chemistry, you know? You like it. I like it when they have a fun dynamic of everyone gets along, you know? Is Survivor 48 the Big Brother 26? I feel like we all have good rapport, you know? I have no idea if that's accurate. I have no idea if that's accurate. Big Brother 25 is the Survivor 46. That is guaranteed. They all hate each other. That group... Oh, Survivor 45. I kind of see that. I kind of see that. Are we the sweethearts? Or the sweeties? Survivor 44... What was their dynamic? That was like... But this was so stressful. Let me do a quick roll call for everyone. Mitch was great. This is Jordan. He was on the circle. I love this guy. He was so cool. I just wanted to hang out with him the whole time. I was like, this guy rocks. It straight up felt like I knew Jordan for years. This guy is so cool. Dr. Maria. Love her. Every time I see her, it's great. I love them. They were great. Terranoia, did you see Tim Gross at the event? You two were at the same event. That's so crazy. What if you send a link and you had a squad pick? Oh, Heather, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, dang it. Maybe in another lifetime. Okay. Asia is another person. It felt like I knew her for years. And I think that that's a result of I've seen her on podcasts. So to me, I've seen her all the time. And then she was probably watching live feeds. That's where she like got to know me. So I feel like talking to her, and we had DM'd on Twitter before where I was like, obsessed, you're great, I love you. And so whenever I saw her, it was just like too easy. Camilla is so funny. I don't know why people were being mean about her preseason, saying that, oh, I know this girl. She's the most annoying person at these watch parties. Far from it. She's funny. Like, that's awesome. Abraham's my guy, okay? He loves... I brought up that I'm from Lawton, Fort Sill. He went to... Big arms. Yeah, I know about Fort Sill. Star... Oh my god. Star is... She needs to be on every show. Philip was someone who... I felt like I went to high school with Philip, okay? Cassidy, obsessed. She's so cool. She's so chatty. So you're just able to, like... I don't know. She's very disarming because you know that she'll talk. And so it's like, okay, thank goodness I can figure out what I'm going to say, you know? Mama Bear right there, okay? Bryce kept checking in on me the whole time. Bryce, to me, felt like it felt like I was a it felt like I was a freshman in high school, okay? And then Bryce was like the cool junior who's making sure you're taken care of. He's asking you, these are your coworkers, like, how does it feel? It feels great. I've got great coworkers. I loved his outfit. The denim on denim was great. Wendell came off as like the cool senior on the team. He's been starting since he was a sophomore. He's, you know, he's the guy right now, you know, like that's the vibe he gives off. And so he's like, he's offering like leadership, you know, he's like the cool guy. You're taking notes. Joe gives off, you know what's funny? I think that Joe and Brooklyn would be a great team. Joe and Brooklyn would run a season of reality TV. He seems very cool. He's very confident. You can tell he feels in his element with the spotlight, which is funny because he gives off more quiet, humble vibes, but he's comfortable with the spotlight. It's very fascinating. Very cool guy. If we were to play reality TV games together, it would be very easy to take advantage of his trust. Second he finds out I'm not trustworthy, he would burn me at the cross. So it's so funny, like, meeting people where I'm like, yeah, if we were on the same season, I'd probably take advantage of your trust and you go home, or I would mess up, take advantage of your trust, you would stay, and then you would kill me. And so I love that. I love that dynamic of, like, being at, like, Maria, I'm telling you right now, she would be like Brooklyn. She would trust me, and I would abuse that trust. Unfortunately for me, Brooklyn went home and like too early, and to where it didn't benefit me for her to leave. Like, I was planting seeds to take her out at jury. But unfortunately, she got sniped early, and so that sucks. Man, my game really, like, but yeah, I think Brooklyn and Joe would run an alliance like the Navy. Tevin is just the funniest person ever. He's so energetic. He's so funny. Yes.
The beat talk to itself. I always got this shit on ice, it never melt. All this shit on my heart you never felt. Really got LVs dancing off the belt like, check out the VVS's, diamonds. I ain't give a fuck, I do this shit like the Heimlich, rhyming. Feel like all this shit be harder than diamonds. Who the fuck got more diamonds? I said diamonds twice, maybe 3 times. Really got your bitch, she wanna ride on my grapevine. I ain't give a fuck, I'm on that shit just like the—
You don't want me to start rapping, okay? There's gonna come a stream. There's gonna come a stream, okay? It'll probably be with Corey in America. We'll be under the influence. And there's gonna be a needle drop moment where the beat starts going and I will start freestyle rapping and it will be incredible. I'm not kidding. I'm really good at freestyle rapping. I promise you I'm so good at freestyle rapping. I'm cracked. I'm being so serious. Me and my friends, my freshman year of college, we would sit in my car playing freestyle beats, and it'd be the 3 of us just going around. All right, shout out my dogs, Jason Chandler. I'm good. One time, and what's funny is when you get into that mood where everyone's okay with being embarrassed, because a lot of freestyling is like you're embarrassing yourself, unless you're a professional rapper. And so there would be times where I would try, like, where you're, you know, like that field artillery, like rap cadence, very Eminem. There would be times where I would try that out of like water hose, what are those, like that kind of stuff. And it was hilarious, but oh my god. I'm a good rapper.
I ain't give a fuck, I'm 6 seconds like a vine is. I ain't give a fuck, I'm in the back with the club. Really with the plugs, and we always selling drugs. Really wanna know, then fucking come and tell. Get bitches on the water, and I always gotta sell. Never got a yacht, always off the fucking block.
I am not Bo Burnham goated.
Always get blocked.
I listen to real rap.
He's like Ginobili when I pass
Sada,
it.
baby.
Really gotta shoot him, and I always left the casket
Chief
always
Keef.
empty. Never pretty.
Bo Burnham's like, he's too witty. He's more witty wordplay.
I'm in the back now, I'm boosting, robbing. Got your bitch in the back, got a fucking.
Oh hell yeah, Tim. Should we check him out?
I'm the coolest. I ain't give a.
Turn up. Know the fuck going on, my nigga Duke got that Glock, nigga. Haha, yeah. Know the fuck going on, my nigga Venom got that Glock, nigga. Yeah. How I'm creeping down the block, nigga. Yeah, creeping down the block. You gonna tell me that I rock, nigga? I rock, nigga. Matter of fact, fuck a Chris, cause I rock, niggas. Chris, cause I rock, niggas. That motherfucking block, nigga. I'm a duck in that shit, 7 shots, nigga. Damn. How the fuck you fucking tough ain't spin no block, nigga? Damn. Got the all black mask up like a top, nigga. Damn. Cause now I'm going to the top, nigga. Posted in all black, just like Batman, but I rob niggas. I got bitches all up on my dick trying to give me jaws, nigga. We be streaming late night, we on Twitch, I know you saw it, nigga. All these niggas hating, they keep faking, but we keep going hard, nigga. Goddamn.
Tell me that's not crazy. That gets me like, I'm being so I get like when people start freestyle rapping, I could start a war. I could get in a fist fight. This is so cool. I love that it's themed around the Renaissance Fair. This is so fun.
Oh no, I hope I don't.
Oh, this is how I
Ain't no
got
hoe tell
the
me shit. Cause bitch, I'm the shit. Oh, my mom and my sis had to kick my own blood out. They must have forgot I was a crit. Oh no.
Oh, I want to do this. Like, what is this? This is my idea for the Oh, these are crazy.
Always the savior, never the saved. Always the coward, never the brave. Always the artist, never the muse. So much to gain, but much more to lose. Always an angel, never a god. Trying to love, but told him too much. All that I have is falling apart. Always an angel, never a god. Always in seconds, never the one. Thought I could fly, but fell to the ground. Always the jinx and never the luck. When's it my turn to come out on top?
Oh my god. First of all, that song is beautiful. Secondly, man, I was trying to like plug people in. I feel like this one's me. No. That could be me. Always the jinx, never the luck. But this one with Ozzy, like, this is what it felt like. Every time I would lose to Tucker, and like on the wall, like in the hide and go veto, it was just like, when am I gonna get my chance? You know, you only get one opportunity in the Big Brother house. We know how hard it is for casting and stuff like that. This is me, like, you know, unloading my trauma on you. But like in the Big Brother house, I truly felt where it was like, dude, you only get one chance to be on this show. You know, I want to play big. You know, play to be remembered or risk being forgotten. And I just remember like every time it felt like straight up. And one time I talked about this in the diary room where they were just really pushing. They were trying to get me. And it was this lady who was really weird. I only worked with her like 2 or 3 times. And every single time I left upset. But she was very pushy, trying to get me to like say something out of character and be like straight up mean to Tucker. And she was just like, but how does that make you feel? How did, like, you know, whatever. And so then I like got upset. I was like, it feels like he's taking everything I worked for. And I just remember being like, it feels like he's taking everything I worked for. I was like, I feel like I have a rich guy who's coming in here telling me how it's supposed to be, and I'm not gonna take that. And then I just remember leaving because I was like, I'm not a parrot. Like, don't tell me what to say. But I only worked with that person in the diary room like 2 or 3 times, and they were horrible, and they don't work for CBS anymore.
Does the flag still?
This is so crazy. But yeah, let's check out. Let's see what Tim's cooking. All right, boom. Yeah. Oh, let me get out of your way. Forgot I was by. I love that. I like that. Also, Gio is so cool. Tim, I really like Gio. He was really nice. Boom. Yo. Shout out Bryce. That's cool that Star was there. Like, that's pretty cool that you got to see Star on her eviction episode. Oh, Steph, are you tall, Tim? How tall is Kyle? Dude, Gio's the man. Oh my god! I've never seen Mary in pink before. I've only seen her in green. I'm not even kidding. I didn't recognize her for a second. I was like, I've never seen this woman ever. You're 5'9"? Okay, so he's like 6'2", 6'3" with his hair. I didn't recognize Mary in not green. Okay, okay. Yeah. Oh, those are all the pictures. Nice, dude. I like that, you know, you're a little messy, Tim, all right? You went and snitched on Kyle instantly. You're like, hey, they want me to talk shit about you. I'm just kidding. But that's a very funny dynamic. Oh, okay, here we go.
I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is.
That's cool. I love that. You know, you gotta back up Mary. Fly like a bird.
Ja, tak čemu být křívo.
No, that's a funny thing for Kyle to say, you know? But, oh my gosh, gang. Thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in. How did we feel about the coverage compared to, like, the slideshow that I would normally do the next day? I think maybe I'll just provide, or I'll get segments ready next time, and then I'll talk about the segments that just fit the normal Survivor episode. I think that might be the move moving forward. Tonight was a little too free, maybe. But yes. We're gonna watch Heather's for Tubi Tuesday. Okay, Def not another Heather noted. That's fair, Tim. So then when it comes to the next couple of days, Thursday, I'm driving up to Nebraska. I'm gonna hang out with my Nebraskan friends. Friday is gonna be a surprise meetup with the reality TV superstar. And then let's think. Saturday I'll be back, right? Like, we'll do Pokemon and stuff like that. And then Sunday, nothing. And then Monday, we're back on schedule. We'll finally be back on schedule. But you think, hey, if you have some guesses, message me, you know? But, man, thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's late at night, so I appreciate you staying up. And I hope everyone has a great rest of the day, all right? Peace out, Girl Scout.